Hi everybody and welcome to a quick Pilates practice. My name is Jenna and today we are focusing a lot on the foundations of Pilates. So we're going to find the core control, our breath, because the breath will always help you to execute the exercises, and then focus a lot on alignment, breathing, as already mentioned, control over the body, doing everything very slow and precisely so that we are really focusing on doing quality repetitions instead of just pushing through and focusing on the quantity. So we're going to start here on the ground, finding a comfortable position for you, either crossed legs or then feet in front of you, just somewhere where you can lift your chest up nice and high. The hands are on the sides next to your rib cage. And from here, we're just taking a deep breath in, deep breath out. Breathing in through the nose, out through your mouth. I'm feeling really your rib cage expanding with the inhale and then coming all together with the exhale. Couple more breaths. Breathing in, breathing out. We are also calling the breath in Pilates a 3D breath. So we are actually expanding the breath also to the back side of the body, to the front, to the sides, everywhere in your torso, in your core. Good. One more breath in and out. Good. Just to warm up here really quickly, breathe your arms above the head. Take a breath in. Exhale to round the back of the body. Again, breathing in to reach up. Exhale to lower yourself down, rounding your back. Now, as you're breathing, focus on keeping your ribs closed. So we don't want to push the chest all the way to the front. We want to close the ribs in and down towards the hip bones. And then rounding, pushing the hands away from your body as you round. A couple more times here. Imagine that somebody's pulling you up from your hands when you lift your chest up, at the same time pulling the ribs in. So we are finding that nice straight spine here and starting to find also the core control at the same time. One more time. And then good. Release, roll your shoulders behind and we're coming down onto the back of the body to do our hundreds here. So every traditional Pilates class, the Pilates method itself starts with hundreds, and it's on the ground, laying on the back of your body. Legs are extended, arms by the side of your body. We're focusing first on the foot position and then let's see what the upper body is doing. But I would like you to take your heels together, your toes are facing up to the sky. From here, we gently turn the toes outside and start to lengthen through your heels or through your ankles. So the front part of your foot, your feet, to start to really lengthen, pushing the toes away. This is your foundation, the foot position for your hundreds. And now we're taking hands behind the head to start focusing first on the core control and breath here. So keep lengthening through the ankles. We're going to take a breath in and then breath out. Just gently lift your head up, just hanging your head in the air a little bit. Resting your head down on your hands and then release down. Just lifting your head down up a little bit with the exhale and then inhale to drop down. Just a couple more like this so we practice a long neck here. Your neck is in line with your spine. Breath in, breath out to lift, and then inhale to lower down. So a lot of times when we come up, we start to push the chin to the front. That is not a very nice position for the neck. That's why we practice here, letting the head rest on top of your hands so that you can really feel your spine is in a neutral position. Your neck is in line with your spine. All right, you can also imagine now that there is an apple between your chin and your chest. We're just gently tucking the chin in, but not too much, so that the apple stays there between the chin and the chest. And then from here, we're going to reach the arms up, and then let's do the same here, crunch. Take a breath in, and then breath out. We start to lift from the chest rather than from the neck. Lifting up from the chest, hands are coming above your thighs. Inhale, release down. Exhale, lifting your shoulder blades up from the ground. And then inhale, release down. Couple more like this. If you need to, you can place one hand behind your neck, checking that your head is in line with the spine. Gently looking where your hands are going and releasing down. Good. From here, now you can keep going like this, or next time when you lift your chest up, pick up your right foot up in the air just a little bit and then release it back down. Other side, left foot lifts up, exhale up, inhale, release down. Go again, right side, exhaling up, hold for 1 second and then inhale, release down. Again, left side. And after this, you can try, if you can now, together with your chest, lift both feet off the ground and then release down. We're just practicing this. And now when you lift your legs up from the ground, what I would like you to think is that you're pulling your legs towards your body. So instead of lengthening your hip flexors, we are shortening the hip flexors, bringing and pulling the legs towards your body. That will help you to find the core control, the strong connection to your core, and support your lower back. So if you think that you push your feet away from your body, what happens in your lower back is that you start arching. That's why we want to now lock it, everything in, your ribs are in. We pull the legs towards the body, heels together, lengthening from the front of the feet. Breath in and then breath out to pull your legs towards your body. And now if you feel good here, start pumping your arms up and down quite strongly. Looking towards your toes. If it's too much, bring one heel down to the ground and continue from here. We breathe in, breathe out. We're not doing many of these. Last 2 breaths. And 1. Good, lower yourself down. Nice. We're going to take the feet down onto the mat. Now you can grab underneath your thighs to roll yourself up from here. We are now going to do the same rolling, but with core control. So we come into the front of the mat, feet are on the ground, and we start to practice here the C curve, the rounded spine. So start to now tuck your pelvis underneath your body, so you're rolling on top of your glutes, reaching your hands all the way to the front, rounding your whole spine here. And then we come up from here, lifting the chest up. Practicing like this, we come to the top of your glutes, that's your lower back, touching or starting to touch the ground, and then we lift up with the lower part of the spine. We exhale to round, inhale to come back up. And now imagine that you have 3 sections in your spine. You have the lower part, you have mid, and then you have upper part of the spine. We now come onto the top of the glutes, lower part, and then we start to slowly lower down towards the middle of the back, but not quite touching the ground. Keep your rounded spine, reaching your fingertips all the way to the front. We hold here and then come back to the top of your glutes, lower back to the middle, hold, lock it there, feel the shake, and then come back again to the lower back. A couple more like this, just pulsing up and down with a little stop in between always, and keep your spine rounded the whole time. Always stop, come a little higher, stop, keep your back rounded. One more time, a middle, lower, and then lift your chest up. We're going to roll all the way down. So first, touching the lower back towards the ground, then the middle of the back, and then resting your shoulders, your upper back down, arms above the head. Take a breath in, breath out, we have to come up from here. So imagine somebody's pulling you from your fingertips, lifting your chest up first, and then from the core, we're going to lift the upper body up, again, rounding the whole spine. So that will help you to pull yourself back up. Okay, again, lower part of the spine, middle part, trying to resist the movement. I know the gravity is pulling us down, but we want to resist that movement. Take a rest when you're there, arms above the head, breathe in, breathe out, and rolling yourself up. Now, only if you need to, use the momentum a little bit, so swinging your arms. We don't really want to do that in Pilates, but of course, if you're struggling to come up, you can have a little swing to get you started, to get the feeling in your core, and then slowly starting to build up the strength so that you can roll yourself up without using the momentum. We're going to do a couple more like this, trying to really resist the rolling down through the spine. First the lower back, then the middle of the back, and shoulder blades coming down to the ground. Breath in, breath out. We roll back up again. Keep your rounded spine here this time, and then straight away we have 2 more of this. Or if you feel like, okay, that's enough, have a maybe longer rest, or just do maybe 1 more. I mean, anyway, we're gonna do 1 more. But just doing as many repetitions as you feel successful. We want to find the control. And if you feel like it's too much swinging, it's too much just falling down to the ground without finding the core control, that's all right. Maybe 2 repetitions is enough for you today. As you come down to the ground, find the strength in the core. Take a breath in. We come 1 more time up. Oh, nice. And then lifting up the chest. Good. Extend your legs now in front of you. Give a little shake here. And take the feet a little bit wider. Your hands reaching towards the front. And we start to round the spine here. At the same time, somebody's pulling you from your fingertips. We round the spine. And have a little stretch for the hamstrings here at the same time. Take a breath in, breath out, and then good. Lifting up your spine. We're coming down onto the mat to do our single leg stretches. So it's a stretch, but it's also a hard work for the core. So now remember what I said. We want to really focus on the quality instead of the quantity. And this is one of the exercises where you really choose how many you want to do. Maybe it's just a couple of repetitions, and that's enough. We want to find the right form first. So make yourself or squeeze yourself into a small ball here. Hands can be in front of your chest or in front of your knees. And now we want to lift the upper body and the tailbone, the hips, up from the ground at the same time. You can have a check. There is a little bit of air between the mat and your tailbone. From here, you would like to now keep the same position as much as you can, and then we start to extend one leg up. Now notice it's not coming all the way down, not even close to the ground, because we still want to lift the hips up the whole time. Pull your knee in towards your chest, and then we slowly switch sides. And then switch again, nice and slowly. Inhale and then exhale to pull your knee in. Lifting the upper body up from the ground. Pulling the knee towards yourself. And try to keep lifting the hips up from the ground the whole time. If you need a rest, especially for your neck, for your head, take that. Try to again find the straight spine as much as possible, supporting your neck here. And we do last 2. 1. And then good. Both knees coming towards the chest. Rest your head down. Make some small circles with your knees. Nice. Reverse your circles. And then we're coming to lay side on. So finding a long line now from your heels to your hips, to your shoulders, and then to your hand. And then from here, we're just picking up the heels, taking the feet a little bit further to the front. Now, as we are moving, I would like you to rest your head down. I'm just going to show you like this first, so I can speak a little bit more clearly. From here, we push this time the legs away from the body. So starting to lengthen this time through the hip flexors, through the whole body. So there is a little gap coming between the mat and your lower part of the ribs or the body. So instead of pressing it down, there is no gap now. I want to create that gap by pushing my feet and my hips away from my chest. From here, we want to keep the position. Pull your belly button in, take support from the ground. And we start to swing, but nice, slow, controlled swings, not like crazy, without any control. We start to now kick or swing the foot to the front and then behind. You can start with just a little movement, small movement to the front and then back, finding stable core and stable pelvis, so we don't start to wobble too much through the hips. The hips stay stacked on top of each other, facing to the front, pushing the feet away, and then we exhale to bring the foot to the front. Inhale, kick behind, squeeze your glutes. Exhale to the front, inhale, behind. Finding your range here, and then really controlling the movement. Keep imagining that somebody's pulling you from your toes. So we create the length through the whole body, through the whole leg. Nice. We do just a couple more like this, not many. Don't give up on the ribs. It's not a rest for the upper body. Upper body is also working hard here. Core is stabilizing you to help you with the leg swings. The only thing that is moving here should be your leg. Everything else wants to stay as still as possible. We do 2 more or have your rest whenever you need to. Challenging yourself maybe a little bit with the range. And then good, release. Nice, we're going to swing ourselves over to the other side, but before we do that, we take a little side stretch here. Grab from your ankles, reach over your head, over to this side. Take a breath in, breath out, and good. Swing your legs over to the other side. And let's come down onto the ground. Now again, your wrist, your shoulders, your hips are everything in the same line, except for the feet. We're going to take them a little bit further to the front. Push the legs away, rest your head down, finding that gap. And now pull your belly button also in. We still want to close the ribs down here as we start to move. Exhale to the front. Inhale, squeeze the glutes, kick your foot back. And this movement is really all about control. How big of a movement can you do without losing the control, without falling over, and without lowering the ribs down? Keep pushing the legs away from your body, like I'm coming there to pull from your toes, to create length through the whole body. And then we breathe. Exhale, foot comes to the front. Inhale, kick back. Exhale to the front. Inhale, kick back. Nice. Couple more like this. Keep gently pulling your belly button in. It's a lot of things that we have to think here. Last 3. This is such a great exercise, really, for the pelvis, for the core. And then we're gonna do one extra. Nice, good. Really slowly push yourself up a little higher. Come to your stretch with the side of the body. Take away or grab from your ankles. Reach away with your hand. Nice, good. We're coming to finish. Laying down on the back of the body. Pull your knees in again towards your chest. Rest your head down and then feet also coming down onto the ground. We are finished with a couple of crunches here. So finding again the neutral spine, neck position. And this time pull your elbows a little closer towards each other. Just crunches here. We're going to inhale and then with the exhale, lifting up. But now imagine somebody is lifting you from your chest. The head stays resting on top of your hands. Exhale to lift up from the chest. Inhale down. Exhale up and hold for 1 second. Inhale to slowly release. Again, exhale up and hold to start to feel the strength, the crunch in the core. So what is actually a crunch? We bring the lower part of the ribs towards the hips. That is your crunch. And then always breathing here. Exhale up, inhale down. Check your lower back position. Your lower back should stay quite close to the mat, but not completely pressed down into the mat. Lower back stays locked in the same position the whole time. And we're really getting all the strength from the core. Last ones. Keep going like this, or next time when you lift your head up, reach your arms by the side of the body, back underneath the head, release down. Exhale up. Inhale, extend your arms. Exhale, support your head. Inhale, rest your head down. Couple more like this. Exhale up. Inhale, reach. Exhale, hands back in. And then release. Last 4. Really lifting your chest up as high as possible. Keeping the neck nice and long, in line with the spine. Last one to finish here. Lower back still stays nice and close to the ground. And then good release. Rest your head down, arms by the side of the body, and just let your knees fall from one side to the other. Releasing the tension. Good. Rolling yourself up, style is free. You can wrap or grab underneath one thigh. Rolling yourself back up. And we're going to now squeeze the shoulders all the way up towards the ears. Take a breath in. Exhale to release down. Again, breathe in. Squeezing your shoulders towards your ears and then letting go. One more time. Squeezing and then letting completely go. If you need to, move your head around a little bit. And then we are done. Thank you very much. So next time we are doing some other exercises from the Pilates repertoire, from the method, to have a closer look at different kind of core control. All the best. See you in the next session. Bye bye.